Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about civilizing the people. We call different civilizations in the world. We know about Indus Valley civilization, Gangetic Valley civilization, Egyptian civilization, Greek civilization, Roman civilization, Inca civilization, Mayan civilization. So many civilizations have come into existence in the world. What do you mean by that? People have settled in some particular place and they utilize the time they got for improving the facilities of life. We know in the ancient period, human beings were moving from one place to another in search of food. Sometimes he may get good food, sometimes he may not get anything. Because the season would affect him. He had no particular place for residence. When fruits and other eatable items are over in one particular area, he would move to another area where he could get the facilities. But later, he came to know he can plant the seeds, and if he stays there for fruit bearing and harvesting, he can collect that. So he comes into a state of situation where harvesting can be done, agriculture can be done. So for harvesting and agriculture, now he wants to know the time when he has to plant the trees, after how many days he can harvest them, what all things are to be done at what all intervals. That made him to settle down in particular place. So calendar was prepared for that. We know the schools will prepare the calendar, government will prepare the calendar, we may prepare our calendar. Means what should be done at what time. That's a calendar. To know that, first of all, we must know how many days are there, how many days it may take for the program. You must understand in ancient period itself, in Mayan civilization or Inca civilization or Egyptian civilization, Greek civilization or Mesopotamian civilization, they had found out the number of days in a year. You think how it is possible? You see, a person who is going for agricultural activities daily in the morning or going for a hunting daily in the morning, he will never be able to remember how many days he has gone, when did he go. There may be somebody who has told his friend, you go, I will just see the shadow is today like this, tomorrow let me see how the shadow will be there. He might have observed the shadow movement. He might have put a line to the shadow, or he might have put a design or something. Somehow you may be trying to understand the shadow of something, some stable material. And he might have come to know that after so many days it comes back to the same position. So that's called research. He has found out that 365 days. In Mayan civilization, they used to celebrate 5 days because 12 months of 30 days and 5 months they used to celebrate. So that was the calculations they have found. So a person who may be called mad by others may be looking at the sky and telling, stars are moving or stars are stable, this many stars are there. Others will call him mad. Hey, you don't have any other work? So a person who might have tried to find out how many days are there in the week, others might have called him mad in the beginning. Or once a plant is planted, how many days it will come to sprout out? Others would have called mad him, but he came to know how many days after that plant is sprouted out. After how many days it started flowering. And after how many days we can harvest. So all those things. That's education. That's a knowledge seeking and understanding. And using that into practical life. If a person has to know how many days are there in a year, he should know basically how to calculate the days. And for short purposes, we have to make the year into months, months into weeks, weeks into days, and days into hours, hours into minutes, and minutes into seconds. All those things are needed. So, first they have found out the time. Then somebody might have found out if a planting is done in a particular area, if water is put this much is there, if water is not put this much is there, harvesting. Otherwise, nature, rain only used to do it. So in the summer season also we can pour water into plant and we can plant. That's also scientific inventions. And he came to know some of the animals will come close to the human beings if we give them food. This all are part of educations, studies, researches. A person who is not interested in anything of this, he will go for harvesting, or he will go for hunting, he will go for cultivation, but he does not know after how many days a plant will sprout out when it will come. So he cannot plan anything. He cannot remember when the manure should be put for the plant. So if once we plan, you think, okay, after 1 or 2 months I will put a manure. Use of it for rice or wheat or anything that we take within 4 months. So at a time bound, putting manure protecting the plant from other insects. All those things should be done time bound for those studies. So thus this is civilized. So people who are settled down, he started to construct houses for safety. He has to construct, save himself and the family members from the wild animals attack. So all those things have helped human beings to come up to this present level. Nowadays, we fly, we go to Mars, we go to moon, we go underneath the water, remain there for days and hours and months to submarines and all those things. It's all experiments done by courageous people. For that experiment, it is not simply ready to take. The scientific calculations are done by human beings. A theoretical thinking is done in the beginning. In theory, he began to implement into practical life. Flying. Birds use their wing. But we cannot use our wing. Hand, if we use our hand, we will go down. We need some protection on the side, both hands. Astra. To fluctuate our body just like the animals. Our birds are doing it. That's what we do. To go up, somebody has to push. Machine is needed. So all those things, scientific achievements, progress, have brought us into this thing. So we had the education system for that. Basic calculations, how to read, write, and do arithmetics. If you want to call a person a literate person, he should be able to read a language, he should be able to write a language, and should be able to do some mathematical calculations, that's addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Basic. It is not that you study X, Y, Z or M, like that. No, just basic calculations. Then we call that person as a literate person. So when the Europeans came to India, they came to know that they are advanced in the technology of education at that time. Because in European civilization during that time, there was a little progress. We were a bit slow in that. Some scientific achievements have taken place. But we had scientific achievements early, but again it has come down. But before us, they were a little ahead in this kind of scientific achievements in the beginning of the modern age. So when they came to India, they began to think it is their responsibilities to civilize the people of India. But we were all civilized. We were already civilized. We were already in the progress of education. But not according to the concept of the Britishers. So differences were there. And they wanted some of the educated members here to do whatever they say, to write down. They wanted an education system. Schools, they needed to function for them. That was their thing. In the medieval period, we can say education importance was given to the knowledge of a language and the ability to argue and use the language. Not scientific methods. Argue something. Logical thinkings for something. Philosophical thinking. That was a prominence. Read the traditional religious and non-religious books written by philosophers. That was important. Science was not so much given importance. Later only we see the changes. At that time, education means read, argue with the logical thinking in philosophy. So, in India, the education should be done by the Oriental method or Occidental method, Indian style or Europe Western style. There was a heated discussion in India. And it has come into a conclusion that they wanted their style, Indians want Indian style. So Indian style was given importance because local people has to be educated. But later on, they changed their courses. So tomorrow we will discuss more about educational setup and okay. Thank you very much.